Hey guys, before I start with today's topic, I just wanna say that I started a Patreon. This is not mandatory in any way, but if you decide to support us, it's gonna be highly appreciated. If you do so, there are a bunch of rewards such as voting for future videos, exclusive early access to new videos several hours before public release, Q&A videos based on your questions, access to completed scripts before public release, your credits in description, and on screen at the end of videos, access to exclusive production videos such as time-lapses showing the video design process and screenshots of videos in production. Keep it in mind that if you can't or don't want to support us on Patreon, I still wanna say huge thank you for taking your time to watch our videos. Today I'm going to talk about Lannister brothers, about Jaime and Tyrion. To be exact, I'm going to talk about encounter, reunion that will most certainly happen between those two in the upcoming season, and about its outcome. While we are waiting for Tyrion to reunite with his brother who saved him from certain death, as much as we would love to see those two together fighting for the same side, and as much as we would love to hear their interesting conversations once again, their encounter might end up totally differently, which is actually hinted by Jaime himself. Now that Tyrion as the Hand of the Queen has, along with Daenerys, her armies and her allies, almost reached Westeros, once he actually lands over there, he will most likely organize a secret meeting with his brother through Bronn in order to convince Jaime to join him, to join a good side, will try to save Jaime's life before the actual war between two queens, Daenerys and Cersei, starts. At first, we're probably imagining emotional reunion between those two, but we should reconsider that, and keep it in mind that the last time those two saw each other was in the season 4 finale, when Jaime freed Tyrion from prison, saved him from certain death, and in return Tyrion betrayed that action by killing their father Tywin, for whom Jaime had a lot of love and respect. It's also important to highlight that in the season 5 premiere, Jaime seems to be deeply regretting his decision of setting Tyrion free, since it resulted with the death of Tywin. During the funeral of his father, Jaime met with Cersei in the Great Sept of Baelor, whereupon he warned his sister that all the power and prestige that now belongs to them will be threatened once everyone sees their father, the most fearsome and respected Lannister that has ever lived, truly is dead, on which Cersei responded with a statement that their true enemy is their own brother, Tyrion, along with accusation that Jaime is partly responsible for their father's death, since he was the one who released Tyrion. A few moments later, Cersei left Jaime alone in the Great Sept of Baelor, whereupon Jaime was seemingly feeling guilty while looking at his father's corpse. He began blaming himself for what he had done. In the 4th episode of the 5th season, while Jaime and Bronn were on mission to return Myrcella from Dorne to King's Landing, during the journey to Dorne, Bronn asked Jaime to give Tyrion his regards if he ever sees him again, on which Jaime responded with, "He murdered my father, if I ever see him I'll split him in two, then I'll give him your regards." As much as Jaime loved his father, while I don't even have to mention how much Tyrion loved Jaime, I truly doubt that he will kill Tyrion, who was despised by Tywin throughout his whole life. In my opinion, in a meeting between those two brothers, Jaime will act formally, he won't show any emotions towards Tyrion, nor will kill him. Jaime is aware that his father tormented Tyrion his entire life, along with the several failed attempts to arrange his own son's, Tyrion's, death. While his sister would most certainly love to see his head on spike, I believe Jaime will understand why Tyrion did what he did, not to mention that Tyrion would have killed his father a long time ago if he ever found out the truth about his first wife, Tayshia, the truth which Jaime has been hiding from Tyrion, the truth which will, among all bunch of other facts, be of the crucial importance for Jaime to realize that Tyrion did what he had to do. Altogether, while Jaime most likely will not kill Tyrion as he has previously announced, and while meeting between Jaime and Tyrion in the 7th season is almost certain, the outcome of that meeting could lead in any direction. First of all, we have the most possible outcome, which is Jaime hearing Tyrion's proposal to join him and support Daenerys, whereupon Jaime would refuse with a statement that he is a Lannister and that he would never betray his house, which would also be the ending of their meeting. On the other hand, there's a possibility of that meeting ending in the worst way you can imagine, beside of course Jaime killing Tyrion. The worst outcome would be Jaime abstaining his anger towards Tyrion by admitting the terrible truth to him in order to hurt his feelings, just as Tyrion by killing their father did to Jaime. It would be Jaime revealing to Tyrion the truth about his first wife, Tayshia, telling him that she was not a prostitute, telling Tyrion that he did not buy her for him, revealing that it was a lie which Tywin commanded him to tell. This truth would result with Tyrion realizing that his first wife didn't have intimate relations with Tywin's 50 guards and eventually by Tyrion himself, as Tywin forced him to for money, but was actually raped, which would result with Tyrion becoming furious at Jaime, which is exactly what happened in the books a few moments before Tyrion decided to kill his father. It would also result with Tyrion revealing Cersei's intimate relations with Lancel Lannister while Jaime was off at war, revealing that while Jaime never slept with another woman, Cersei was not faithful to him, whereupon Tyrion would also vow to someday kill Jaime. In conclusion, we will most likely witness a reunion between Jaime and Tyrion, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see how that meeting will end.